Hello and welcome to the Creator's Garden. I am called Harpy, and today we will be continuing working on the actress's tale. So, for those who don't know, I am a comic artist. My comic is the Snapdragon Club webcomic. It is a series that is basically an anthology of tales that all take place within the same world. And the current one I'm working on is called The Actress's Tale. So it is actually been a long time coming, a little bit. I don't think I've been working on this comic for especially long in relation to all the other comics, all the other tales within the Snapdragon Club series, but I believe that we are close to reaching the conclusion. I have a couple more pages sketched out and one that I've already inked, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and move on to the main camera with some minor changes since the last time I streamed. Alright, and welcome to the new look of the main camera. I've dabbled a bit in figuring out how to layer things, and as you saw, I kind of got a new stinger and such. A new transition between scenes. So, yeah, if you're watching the VOD later on, feel free to let me know what you think. Or if you happen to be in chat, I'd also welcome that. And hello, Mr. Repairman, welcome. Actually, I'm so glad you're here, because that reminds me that I've been meaning to start off with a bit of a fan art showcase, if you don't mind me showing off the fan art you made. Because what I've been considering is that I know some people have made some fan art of the Snapdragon Club characters. It's few and far between, but I appreciate all of it. And we've gotten 2 so far that I know that I'm pretty sure I have, I've gotten permission to share. And if you too would like to share your fan art, you can find my Tumblr, Hikari Yushi Art. That would be the best way to tag me in some fan art. And hello, Kana, welcome. Oh, and you're already gone, but glad you could get some fishing in. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. Anyways, we're actually gonna start off with this one. This fan art of Dreamwalker from Kamada-kun, who I don't think he's here, but he did contribute this to the fan art. And hello, Alfie! Welcome. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well. But yes, he is an absolutely great artist, and it absolutely shows in this piece as well. Dreamwalker is someone who's only so far shown up in the Snapdragon Club grand opening comic, as well as the Sanctus pilot, which I did have to put that behind a paywall, so the only way to access the Sanctus pilot would be through the Patreon or Kofi. Doing fantastic, thanks for asking. Of course. But yeah, just showcasing a couple of fan arts to start off with before I move on into doing some comic coloring. And this is Mr. Repairman's fan art. Or would you prefer I use your first name? Either way, this was based on the last time that they were in chat, and Warlock, one of the voice actors and one of my good friends. Either or at this point, that's fair. But yeah, maybe I should start calling you Kenneth, because you also have like your own comic as well, Dungeon Smalls, which, you know, if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. But yeah, anyway, this is based off a little moment in chat when Warlock, one of my good friends and another voice actor from some of the comic dubs that are on the channel, mentioned dabbing Orin being one of the characters that's also from the grand opening comic. So, yeah. Here she is dabbing. And definitely not looking happy about it, but I'm so glad that he made it, because it is so cute and funny. But yeah, as always, amazing work from both artists. They're both wonderful. And once again, if any of you guys ever make any fan art that you wish to show me, and you know, you give me permission to show it off on stream, then you can find me at Hikaru Yushi Art on Tumblr. It's also linked in my channel page. So, most likely you will probably need a Tumblr account. That would probably be easiest. But, I mean, I feel like in terms of social media, Tumblr is a trash fire, but it's a more manageable trash fire. At least in my opinion. And also, as a small note, I did do a couple of stream editions, so the thing is, Tumblr's best already fled to other sites. I mean, that's fair. But yeah, I did add a couple of new chat commands recently, and I'm hoping they work. Now I forget. I think I did it this way. Here's hoping it actually shows up, but oh, yep, there it is. Oh, and I hear it too. Okay. Yep, there it is. also. That one showed up a lot bigger than I thought it would, which is very fascinating. I think I will go ahead and move that though, so it's not getting in the way of the artwork. But yeah, we also have the hydrate, we have the Headpat, and we also have a bonk. I don't know when or why you would use the bonk, but it's there. If you just feel like being annoying. I guess. But yeah, without further ado, let's get some art started. Oh, thank you for testing out the bonk. Bonk for science. Alrighty. Oh, whoops. Before I forget. Let's actually protect our surfaces, shall we? Also, I've been doing a little bit of alcohol ink alchemy, so I have several variations of blue, which is great because I'm going to need all of them. I didn't realize how often I used like all sorts of shades of blue until I ran out of them. You finished Paper Mario Sticker Star recently. It was a baffling bad game, but it's over. I refuse to get the achievements, at least for now. That is fair. How have I been? I've been doing pretty well, all things considered. I am just like super happy. I have a lot more alcohol ink refills, which means I get to color a lot more, which is great because I really do love coloring with alcohol markers. As for like other related things, I guess I'm still playing Moonstone Island, which is this like kind of like mix of Creature Gathering and Stardew Valley with a card battling system. Like, it's been pretty engaging so far. I've been kind of on a sort of like collection binge where I'm trying to like complete the Encyclopedia of Spirits, which is what the creatures are called in the game. And some are interesting designs, but I think most of them are like very simplistic, and some of them a bit very obvious in their inspirations. If any of you have played Moonstone Island and have seen the, I guess, what might be the final boss, you'll know. If you know, you know. But yeah, most of my time has been spent brainstorming future comic ideas and just where I plan for these stories to go, because you know it in the end it is a finite story. It will end at some point. I know back when I started the grand opening, the whole idea of that was that it was just going to be a slice of life thing that could potentially go on forever, but that was not feasible. And I think with the plot lines that I have in mind, I think if I were just to get those out and then have those stories end at a fairly satisfying level, then yeah, it would be a good way to like put it down until I have, you know, inspiration for more. And I think that's going to be the beauty of Sanctus, is that even when stories end, you can always go back and, you know, make more, because there's plenty of things to play with. I'm still lightly experimenting with all sorts of alcohol marker techniques. See what colors I should start with first, which ones blend well together. But it's a fun process. It's always sad to leave something you're making, but it has to be done. Yeah. And you know, who knows? One end is another beginning, you know? Just because the stories that I initially set out to tell are finished doesn't mean that others can't be told as well. It's a little bit hectic, I suppose, in the realm of world building right now because I don't remember everything that I make. So I would have to go back and look back at my stories, see what I established already. And when I do that, I'm like, I already set this up as a thing. I should be sure not to break that. Or if I have to retcon it, it better be for a good reason. Like, I'm trying to take into account the timeline of everything and being like, okay, this happened here, this happened there, which means that this should not be possible until this happens and that happens, etc., etc. Because while the stories can just be like simple one and done stories, like you can just read a tale within the Snapdragon Club series and be like, okay, I'm, satisfied with that. Just reading that one story and then just being done with it forever. I still want it to be possible to, like, reward readers who wish to, look into all the stories and then piece together where in the timeline they fall. I use prior reference an embarrassing number of times. I mean, I personally don't think it's embarrassing to use prior reference. Just because, especially if you end up making a whole bunch of things over a long period of time. Like, I know I used to be one of those people who are like, well, you made the thing, how could you not know? That used to be a mindset I had. Until I actually started making it, and then I'm like, I'm so locked into just trying to get the thing done that sometimes I don't get to sit back and be in the reader's point of view of, constantly reading the script and how things fell into place. So, yeah, I guess the lesson learned there is that being in the creator's seat is not the same thing as being in an avid fan's seat. Because I think while the avid fan has the luxury of looking at the finished piece over and over and over again whenever they want. The creator probably like made the thing with all its flaws and all the, you know, ugly stages that it comes with, and doesn't quite remember, maybe too vividly, what the final product looked like, only that they were happy that it was done. And it's like, alright, it's good enough, we're moving on. Because they can't afford to slow down a whole lot. They can't slow down to, like, properly enjoy the thing. But I think also that's why, you know, it's important as artists to, like, let your works in progress, like, rest for a bit. Because you do end up, like, staring at it for so long and being like, ah, I did not see this before because I was so locked in, but now that I come back to it, it's like, ah, I should probably, like, tweak this a bit, make this a little bit better, and then it'll, like, be a lot closer to what I had envisioned for it. Like, it's really funny looking back at the grand opening comic and how there were a lot of issues with it pacing-wise, probably. Pacing and the way that the lore was delivered, a little too heavy-fisted, but, you know, it was still a decent first attempt, and I'm still glad I did it. Probably should not have done Yeah, that makes sense. Somehow I hate both the blank page and the shading equally. You just gotta do them. Yeah, I'm not sure which part of the process, like, I dislike or don't look forward to. I think it always changes for me, depending. I feel I have scuffed pacing too, but you know what? It's out there. Might make the dialogue a bit bigger, but that's it for now. I mean, yeah, I feel like your stuff is like doing really well, and like I feel like in terms of like the pacing for the comedy too, like I still remember like when Platt was reaching for the door handle. That was really really cute comedy in how the panels were laid out. And the action scenes are really fun too. But yeah, you're right. Just need to move forward. Thanks, you're welcome. It's not just empty praise. I am thoroughly enjoying, like, every time I decide to catch up on it. It's like, okay, I want to see where this goes. It's cute and it's fun. Like, oh, that's why it's not looking like the color I thought it was. It's because it's not the color I thought it was. Side. Okay. Do you enjoy Snapdragon the same way when you catch up? Aw. Lively colors, fun characters, and it just feels nice. The tension works well and it feels relaxed when it needs it. Makes me... Takes me a bit to articulate opinions, but there you go. You know what? I feel like I'm the same way, so, you know, fair enough. And I super appreciate it. Like, honestly. Let's see. I guess I could start off by using this. Because I don't need to use this color for much longer. And I only use it in one spot. Didn't actually finish coloring that. Whoops. again. Refill this one because it's already dry on one side. Actually, put these two aside. A lot of blues, and the question is which ones to use. Okay, so far so good. Oh. I heard that. Thank you for the hydrate. And hello, Kamana. Again, for some reason I don't see you in chat, but luckily I did see your hydrate. So thank you for that. Okay, I switched it to live chat. Now I can see. I don't know why. I don't know why it's automatically on top chat instead of live chat. No, Borb is not it. You can do borbhappy, you can do borblove, you can do borbbangy, and you can do, I think it's borbomg. No space in between. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I think some of the sound effects aren't working, but you know, at least you can see the borbs now. So there you go. Yes, you are now free to put borbs on the screen whenever you'd like. And of course there's hydrate, there's stretch, there's headpat, and there's bonk. And if you ever forget, I did put all the commands in the description as well. I don't know how easy it is to like find that during a stream, but yeah. Do the Borbs stack? So right now with those current commands, basically the Borbs like take over one another. So if you start one and then you like do a second one right after, the second one will take over it. So far, I think the only way to be able to like put more Borbs on the screen would be for me to like put in a duplicate layer, and that would require like a different command entirely. So I'm still going back and forth, but going like between whether or not that would be worth it, or maybe maybe instead of having duplicate of the same, maybe I should just, yeah. That'll be something I have to toy with more, and that'll come during next testing Tuesday. So for the time being, yeah, this is how it's going. Borbs could fight in this chat if this chat gets massive enough. Oh, goodness. If this stream gets filled with chirping Borbs, I'm blaming all of you. This is why I am afraid to give you too much power. Because I feel like the masses are the type to go mad with power. I give them a Borb if they take 20. Yeah, you know what I mean. You guys are cheeky, but I love you. Where was I? I was gonna do a thing. back and look at Bakshi's. Because I have a reference sheet. Okay, so I did color that yellow, and then gray, and then back to yellow. Alrighty. Imagine the visceral nightmare if they did stack and still made sounds. I mean, it might happen. It might happen. Just wait till next testing Tuesday. We might see chaos. We might. Bakshi! Yes, Bakshi. Also, Kamana, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but I did show off your work earlier. Uh-oh. Did my PNGtuber freeze again? Yes, it did. I don't know why it keeps freezing. I mean, it's great artwork. You did offer Dreamwalker up as a fan art contribution, so I assumed you'd be all right with it. But yeah, I had your it had your user, your Tumblr user and everything on it that you'd written on it, so good on you. Because you're a great artist. Okay. Back in business. But yeah, last stream when you were here, because I didn't see your messages in the live chat, I did not see that you saw that it had Borb is broken. I didn't notice the Borb is broken until after the stream was already done, and I was looking back at the VOD. I watermark because I low-key hate when people don't watermark their stuff, because it's like I saved the art and then forgot. No. Yeah. But that's why I did that doodle and posted it, the Borb is broken doodle, because I noticed it and I was like, that is so memeable. So, yeah, of course I had to do that. Right, so. This was yellow. This is yellow. And this is also yellow. And this is gray. This is quote-unquote black. But I'm trying to do a whole desaturated look, so I'm using all lighter colors. But yeah, one of these days, maybe I'll make a proper colored artwork of that picture that I made. That was just Borb is broken. Because I feel like that would be a very useful image to have, especially considering how sometimes my PNGtuber just decides to not go. I don't know why it decides to not go, but sometimes it does that. In my case, I forgot to sign. It's okay. This is why I shout you out, Kenneth. Ding computers and all that. All these newfangled technologies. Use the same blue for the hair as I did the... yeah. And this is why reference sheets are important. And I'm silly for not having, you know, done them for so long, just because... if I'm ever, like, away from a project for too long, I will forget. It's like, yes, it was blue. Or it was a dark color. But which dark color specifically? And it's also because my brain goes between iterations. Sometimes it can't tell the difference between what was first draft and what was final draft. Like, there was a time when this cape was black. I think it was probably black in the Wanderer's Tale, which, you know, is another reason why it's throwing me off so bad. So it's like, well, is it black or did I do blue to make it more like a cohesive color scheme? It's like, did I like it or did I not? Hello, friend. Hello, Ferox. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. Maybe I had to make a reference thing. I've seen games with inconsistent sprites and it sometimes bugs me. Does Shantae have a vest or does she not? Oh. I saw it appear and disappear in the same game, so yes, I auto-reference this stuff. Yeah, the thing with comics is that, yeah, very similar to animation in that it is usually best to stay as consistent as possible. You can usually get away with a little bit less inconsistency sometimes in comics though, if it's done intentionally, I think. Like if you decide to like change the color palette because you're trying to say like it's a different time of day or you're trying to infer a type of mood. Like similar things can be said of animation. But sometimes it's more noticeable in a comic because it's like, I don't know, you can linger on a panel because it's static as opposed to an animation that is like constantly moving. Like, yeah, the thing about the comic is that the reader is in charge basically of the flow of the comic. Kinda, sorta. Like, it's their reading speed that dictates how fast they move, whereas, you know, the animation is like, nope, you're on the rails, let's go. So if there's any like sort of like impactful scene in a comic, then the reader can like sit there and process that single panel for as long as they want, basically. No need to reach for a pause button there. Well, that's interesting. Is this one drying out? Because I have plenty of this ink. Could easily refill this. So as soon as I'm done coloring this in, I will go ahead and refill it. I say it's fascinating because I've had refill inks for this color for such a long time because I don't use these shades of dark blues a whole lot. Like, I really don't like using this color. And I already have like another dark blue that is a little more desaturated and I like prefer the look of that rather than this one. So the sooner I can use this up, the better. But yeah, I'm so glad the new stream things seem to be working as mostly intended. Especially since I added the sound effects to, I thought it was most of them. But it's just really great that I can hear those sound effects, because usually when you guys are fishing, I can't hear those sounds. Okay, I am having trouble opening this cap, so... one moment. There we go. That's the hassle with working with gloves sometimes. Sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to do little tasks like that. But I'm gonna take a quick minute to refill this. I have my plastic layer on top. So do not worry, the comic page is protected. But I really cannot wait to get rid of this ink, because I do not like the bottle that this is in. The plastic is just very hard, so... Gotta wait for all that to sink in, because otherwise it'll spill over the sides and that'll be a big mess. Do not drip over comic, don't spill. I have a plastic sheet. It's okay. It's okay. I have the plastic cover on top. It's protected. I remember last time Kenneth mentioned that he gets anxiety when he sees me do this, because it's like, no, don't drip. I'm sorry, I know this is supposed to be a calm stream, but I am lightly amused. But yes, no, we are not being too silly. I I do have a protective sheet. Now my question is, why does it keep pooling on the sides? Because I know this is a dry marker. It should be able to take more ink than that. Unless there just happens to be a lot of air bubbles. A big plastic sheet. Yeah, luckily I have like a bunch of these plastic sheets at this point. Like, these really help in protecting surfaces and making sure that pages don't bleed through to the other side. Please use up the last of this ink, but it's not gonna be in this refill, unfortunately. Especially since for some reason it decides to just go down very, very slowly. It's like I do 2 drops and it's still trying to go down. But yeah, I'd like to say that this comic is definitely like within the final stretches. We'll probably be seeing this comic be completed like, I don't know, probably sometime like mid to like late and like later of part of the year, because I basically have it like generally scripted out. I just need to like do all the details within the panels themselves. But for me, the slowest part is usually the dialogue, because like, yes, there are points I want to hit story-wise, but I also don't want it to be so ham-fisted that this is the direction we're going. This is where we're going now. The story is going this way. Or just lay it out there. This is character's motivation. This is what they do. It's like yes, but also like it try to have like a little bit of not necessarily nuance, but just be a little bit more tactful in how it's presented, I suppose. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do a couple more drops and then I'll call this good enough for now, because for some reason it just wants to go down very slowly, and I don't think I'll need this color too soon. I don't think so. We'll see. Let's just put that over there. And then you can go away. And back to the page. And depending how this might go, I might at least like get into inking the next page, but we'll see. Luckily, I do have more of the dark gray, so I'm so happy for that, because that is definitely a color I use a lot. Flip over the nib or replace nib. I mean, that nib in particular is the broad side, so it's not like it's broad on both ends. Replace the nib. I mean, like, that is an option. It is also an option to, like, just pull it out and then just put the ink straight into the barrel. But I'm a bit real. I'm a little bit too lazy for that, to get the tweezers. Oh yeah, Mac is looking so much better now. Look at the handsome boys. Nah, it's okay. It's all good. That Silent Hill 2 movie is apparently like coming out. Is it today? Did it come out today? That probably would make sense as to why there's reviews on it out on YouTube already. And from what I've seen, at least from the review point of view, it's not looking too great. It's looking like a Monster Hunter movie type deal, and I'm disappointed, you know, because it's been shown that with the right people, video game adaptation movies are possible. They can be good. Like, you just, you know, look at Mario and Sonic. I'm still just sad that Monster Hunter still doesn't have, like, a proper good movie because it could be good. I think Legends of the Guild was the closest it could ever get to being proper. That was the closest it got. Ah. The official release was yesterday. Video game curse, yeah. Weeps in Borderlands fan, yeah. I heard about that one too. It's like, oh man. Like from the things I've heard of Borderlands, even though I like never played Borderlands and I've only heard of like bits and pieces about it. Like, the only thing that really caught me was, like, what was it, Krieg? That Krieg trailer? Like, that one was really cool, and it makes me sad that they didn't do that character too much justice either. Show that side. Possibly, maybe. Oh, I just made it all dark purple, that's fine. Krieg is great, yeah. Oh wait, is it still? Wait, oh. Come on, I didn't realize you meant to say that the Borb is broken is still there. Let me look at that really quick, actually. it's not that one. Did I put it in here? What's going on? I thought I fixed it. I really thought I did. Okay, I guess tiny break from art because this is bugging me. Not the Headpat. That's the Borby mode. Wait, no, what is that? Oh, is that the... Okay, that's the hydrate. So why, unless... That's weird. That two of these things have a broken, but the one that has Headpat and bonk in it is not broken. That is super weird. But I think I know how I can fix it really quick. My apologies to those in chat and watching the VOD. Usually I don't go messing around with stream stuff on Fridays, but I really don't want this to be an issue right now. I think I'm fixing it. Okay. Are you missing a separate chat? If you're not able to see Kamada, is that what you're asking? Then try and look to see if you have it on top chat or live chat. What I had to do was I had to go and pick live chat so I could see Kamada. I don't know why. I don't know why they're hidden like that. But anyways, I think I fixed that. At least for the time being, so yeah. Yeah. All messages, why? Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. YouTube is not being all that great sometimes. But yeah, so hopefully now those broken messages are gone now. I'm just glad I could troubleshoot that, because that was bugging. That was bugging me so bad. I did not color that in. It's like he has a face there. That should be colored in. And this should also be colored in. That should also be shaded. Yeah, at least Borb is broken was funny. But yeah, that one was just annoying. Okay, looking good so far. I think I'll need to refill this one later though. Thank you, Hikari. Sorry to everyone else. You're fine. But now I just find it funny of you sitting there being like, what ghost is Harpy talking to? I thought I was the only one in chat. Are we not alone? We are being perceived. Oh yeah, that green looks so good. Actually, I think I used green shadow for that one. Do a little bit of that. And then a little bit of that. Kind of, sort of, vaguely got some stuff here and there. Actually, I'm going to need here. fairly positive. Yeah, that's still dark purple. Because the last thing I want to add is the pure black, which I will fill in the silhouettes. Because pure black is another one that I don't really use all that often. So it's another one I'm trying to use up. One of these days I'll try to make an artwork where I just try to use up the colors I really don't want. It's like I never use them. They are not colors that I enjoy using. Coloring the hive in the background. Oops. Okay. I think we are just about done coloring. We just need to add the fog. That's this page complete. What I'll do is I'm gonna take a small break, and then when we get back I'm gonna refill these and then get to work on inking the next page. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Behave yourselves. And I'm back from my break. Just had a quick snack. Had to go feed the Borb as well. I fed them some watermelon, and then I also grabbed some for myself because watermelon is delicious. But yeah, as a gentle reminder, I cannot do my art without you guys. So if you're enjoying my art so far, then I hope you'll consider liking, commenting, subscribing if you haven't already. I know that's the people watching right now that are in the chat right now have already done so. Because they're awesome like that. And if you're feeling super generous, we do have a Ko-fi link up here, which you could buy me a boba. You can become a visitor of Sanctus and get a Borb attributed to you. Or you can also buy some stickers. I know someone just recently ordered some. And they should be on their way. And if you'd like some, these are the types of stickers you can expect. I mean, some of my favorites are the Harpy stickers, as well as the Borb. It's just super cute. But also, I like my cool dark ones. There's Falcon from the Hunter's Tale. Or even Bakshi, who's been not only in the grand opening and the Wanderer's Tale, but he's also taking part in the Actress's Tale as well, along with the other hosts of the Snapdragon Club. Oh, and there's a little Orin. She isn't dabbing like she was in the fan art, but she is holding a little mug of coffee. And here's a Dreamwalker as well. He's just a little cutie who wants to give you good dreams. Had Farmhand turned around for some reason. And of course, there's Dolly. I feel like Dolly's like the most popular. But they're all good. I love them. Anyways, these two I think need some refills, so let me just grab those really quick. This one, and where'd the other one go? Right here. Oh boy. Now, unlike the dark blues, this is one that I dread running out of because I kind of need this one. But I think I have enough. At least for finishing off this comic, I think I have enough. Okay. I think that one's topped off for now. Here we go. Okay. And that should be good for now. I think I especially needed to top off the green because I am going to be needing that for this page in particular. Speaking of this page, I'm going to need to recall what the interior looks like. And that's been a hot minute. Especially since the interior of the Snapdragon Club has changed since the last time that it appeared in the Wanderer's Tale. And I think the interior of the Snapdragon Club has changed so much just because I was trying to like accomplish different things for various reasons, and I think as I grew as an artist and figuring out what I'm trying to convey in my comics, I got like a little bit better at adding more things. I still don't like putting too many details in the comics, but there is a vibe I'm trying to go for, and hopefully I can achieve that. But yeah, let's see. First, we need to start off by getting the panels. far so good. Didn't do this to myself. But now I gotta do some pen edits, which are a pain. I think maybe I can get away with just doing this, but we'll see. It's gonna take a while to dry though. I think I'll just go ahead and work on the faces for a little bit. was kind of a new angle for me, so yeah. was hissing. You know, it only just occurred to me how big I made that. So I think what I'll do... Let's do that. And then just kind of... I might have to put the sticker over this actually. A little wonky, but it'll do. And I'm gonna have to go in the back, get back to his outfit because I forget the details. Double pocket, or double line, pocket on the left side. Yeah, okay. Do you have a preferred eraser? I remember Kneaded being really nice, but no matter what, I fear the smear. Honestly, like, I've been thinking about, like, Kneaded erasers, but I just use, like, whatever on hand, but my preferred one would probably be, like, just the giant white erasers. I guess, like, similar looking to this. Like, this is my current favorite eraser to use, but it's also my only one. I tried getting more erasers. I thought these might have been really cool, but these don't erase all that good. So, I am once again very limited in erasers. But it's alright, I can make do for now. I have erasers, they're just not good ones. It's like they don't smear or anything, but they just don't quite get rid of all the marks I need them to. I was hoping that like these erasers would like allow me to like use up the actual eraser bit more thoroughly, because with the whole like block erasers, as like great as they are to like use, they eventually like end up, you know, like this small, and then it's like, well, now it's not as easy to use, and also you're left with eraser bits that are effectively useless. But yeah, this eraser doesn't feel all that great. Oops. Didn't realize the music had gone silent. My bad. once I'm done inking, I'll be calling the stream. all the little items on the table are not important to me. So I just completely forget every single time. Like even when I was done with the backstory section, I had to just kind of hand wave that, yeah, things just kind of moved around. All this to say, if you notice tiny little things like that in my comic, please don't look too hard into it. Don't come up with insane theories that, like, I don't know, Mackenzie like stole the candle or something. I don't know. Just sometimes it's just as simple as the artist made an oopsie. Okay, so I kind of panel out of several. That just goes to show where my weak spot is. Also, do you have it set to top chat instead of live chat? Because we had that issue before where we couldn't see some people because we were looking at top chat instead of live chat. But welcome, welcome. We were just working on some comic art. music sounds louder. That is very weird because I have not changed the volume whatsoever. Is it like too loud that you can't hear me, or? situation is. I guess it doesn't matter too much because we're just about done here. So I'd like to thank everyone who decided to pop in chat and say hi. Oh, there are a couple details I'm missing though, so I will get those. Where did light blue go? I just had it. There it is. But yeah, I'd like to thank you so much for stopping by. It really does mean a lot. I think you were looking away and that's where there was competition with the music. Ah. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'm just finishing up, so next Tuesday, we will be returning to doing character cards. And, yeah, we'll probably be sticking to that schedule for a little bit until, you know, the projects are done. So that'll be character cards on Tuesday. And then we'll go back to doing more work on the Actress's Tale next Friday. So until then, thank you very much for joining me. And if you like my art and you're interested in the stories that I'm telling from the Snapdragon Club comic, I hope you'll consider liking, leaving a comment, or subscribing if you haven't already. And if you're feeling super generous, we do have a Ko-fi link right up here, in which you can donate to buy me a boba. The money usually goes towards, you know, buying more art supplies and, you know, general living expenses. Or you could also become a visitor of Sanctus, in which you get a Borb attributed to you, which, you know, shows up in the welcome screen at the start of every stream. And we also have stickers, which are really cool, high quality, really cute. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all Tuesday. So, see you later, guys. Bye.